Good morning. This is Roos. Gonna be bringing you a little Wargroove action. Got me playing Tenri against our opponent playing Valder here. Interesting looking map. There's a lot of open space down here with some villages. Doesn't look like you can cross in here. So it looks like most of the fighting is going to be taking place down here, I think. We do start with 2 barracks, which is nice. So we're definitely going to grab this right off the bat. Let's see, so we'll be able to grab this. I think we will... Let's see, if I put a wagon here and a swordsman here, he can get into the wagon on his first turn, which looks useful. So then he could immediately rush down here and maybe try to cheese out one of his villages or something. Or we could just put it here depending on what he does. Alright, I think that'll do it for turn 1. Interesting that the villages are so far forward and exposed here. So, since you've got air, like dragon cheesing their stronghold is definitely a thing. You do get a pretty good bit of warning before they can get over there though. So, it's just something you need to be aware of. Although, it is going to be kind of hard to do. I guess this is a river, so you can put alchemists or something here. But probably witches are going to be your best bet to go against other air here. Alright, so if he doesn't get a wagon, we'll try and cheese this village. If he does, we'll just go down to set up taking this one. Now this is a pretty wide front here, so more mobile units might be slightly higher value than they normally would be. Doesn't build anything. Huh. He's just saving up for a tech unit, I guess? Okay, we're gonna go cheese that village. Because let's see, if he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, then he can't get it next turn. So actually, no, I don't think I can get to it before he can. Unless I body block. We'll go ahead and just stay in the wagon because it's not going to speed up our ability to get this one down here to unload him, because Tenri can get it next turn. Alright, so 400. Let's go with a spear and another sword, I think. We'll go with sword in the back so that with the extra mobility we can get to the front a little quicker. So what is he saving up for? So I don't think I can actually body block, because if I put the wagon here and the sword comes out here, he can still get around. So I don't think I can cheese out this village, unfortunately. Because even if I go here and skeleton here, then he can just come around. So we'll just have to set up for a legit fight, I guess. Alright, he's tanking pretty hard on what he wants to buy here. 800. Wow, still didn't buy anything. He's got to be saving up for a dragon. Like, that's the only thing that makes sense. Dragon or golem. So we'll wait and see which he buys and then just buy something to counter it. In the meantime, we're just going to keep flooding ground units, and we'll win this middle, and then just have something cheaper than what he builds as his all-in unit. Let's get another sword back here. Alright, so I'll have 1,000 next turn, so I can either, if he gets a golem, I can buy a treb if he gets a dragon, I can buy a witch. Both of which should be cost effective against those investments. In the meantime, I have a lot more ground army than him, so I can start to really push this village here. What he's doing here is really not a good strategy. Like, it's just not going to be a winning play. Because I can just throw my army into his down here and take these villages. In the meantime, all I have to worry about is countering one high-tech unit. Alright, it is a dragon, so we're just going to get a witch and we'll zone it out. No problem. Okay, so we'll go here. We'll let these guys walk. This guy can come in and get loaded this turn. Alright, we'll go with I think I would rather get 2 swords rather than 1 spear. We're just gonna overwhelm his center with numbers here. Even if I trade unfavorably here, like he can attack into me, but I have all these reinforcements coming and he has none. All he has is the dragon, which the witch is going to be able to destroy. So let's see if he's going to try and go for the stronghold or if he's going to try and send it down here to win the fight. He can't come over this way because my witch can just stop it. Okay, he's trying to come down. Well, he can do either one from there, but we'll just come down here and zone the dragon out. Alright, so this is basically just free groove charge on Tenri here. So like I said, even though he won that exchange technically, he has nothing coming to back it up. So I can exchange unfavorably here and come out ahead. He still didn't buy anything. He is all in on this dragon plan, my goodness. Well, I wanted him to go over here. I forgot to tell him to move and then attack, unfortunately. Okay, so how much gold does he have? He's going to have 1250, so he could either get another dragon or a golem. What do I want to do with my money this turn? I think maybe another wagon sounds pretty good. Get a wagon and a sword. 2 wagons is going to let us really like increase the mobility of this ground army and punch through here. What he's probably going to try and do is bring the dragon here and cheese Tenri, but I can just back up to here and get a reinforce and be fine. If he gets a second dragon, I will probably even invest in a second witch, because he'll have put so much into his heir that at 2 witches, like, even though, like, 2 witches is a lot, it just shuts down everything he has, and I just instantly win. This guy might be new, and he's... Yeah, so he goes for a witch. So I'm going to get a second witch to counter that witch, I think. And then, if I just, like, keep ahead on the witch count, then it shuts this dragon down completely. Alright, so he wants to cheese my commander here. So I'll reinforce from down here so I'm not on a road. Or from back here, even. We should maybe get... Well, so we'll bring the witch down. I might even get a... a mage to put in here and zone out any air. Let's see, how much am I going to have this turn? I'll have 800. So I could get a witch, or I could get a mage and something else. I think mage plus something else is probably better. Actually, if I'm going to reinforce Tenri, I won't be able to afford a witch anyway. Alright, so you're going to come over here, reinforce. Alright, we just probably want you to body block to make sure... Let's see, he can't actually come around with anything to hit Tenri from here. The dragon can't make it either. I just want to force him to waste an action to get through that. Let's see, this is probably worth the investment, so I don't have to stretch the witch quite so far. Alright, I think that'll be good. He'll get some free groove charge off this on Valder, unfortunately, but I just don't think it matters. He's about to get completely overwhelmed in the middle here. If he does come in and try to hit anything with the dragon, he just loses it. So he'll probably try to bring this down and scare it off and then go in, maybe, but man, he's just in so much trouble if he does that. So he can't capture this with Valder, and if he does, he's pretty overextended. So I can just retake this and then push forward. Even if I trade unfavorably, it's completely fine. So what does he do with the dragon is the question. He can't really push in with it. He's zoned off by the witch pretty well. Interesting. Alright, so I can take with this and then push the spear in here for a spear crit and then come around, build some groove charge on Tenri. If she gets to groove, I can just pull the dragon in range of the wizard. Alright, what's he do with his money? Honestly, unless he just, like, I don't think there's anything he can buy that saves him here. He would have to have started flooding ground troops quite a while ago, because there's nothing he can really do about this bad of being outnumbered. He's just going to get overwhelmed. Okay, so he's probably going to try and kill the witch with that. But like, if his dragon's not doing anything, he's losing. He invested everything into that, and it has literally done nothing so far. Let's see, you can go here. We can get a hit off on Valder with the sword here. So now Valder is in a lot of trouble. He's going to have to go back and reinforce with it. It's his only option. Okay, so let's make sure we stay out of range of this, and we can zone off. If we stay out of range of both of these, we can go all the way up to here and zone that dragon off really, really hard. Let's see, what do we want to produce? It almost doesn't matter. Let's get another mage, and we'll just do another spear. We just want like solid, good ground units. He also, not only is he zoned off, but he has to run the dragon away, because if I can grab it with my groove, I can just kill it quite easily. So he's under threat here, he's under threat here, like he has to come back and reinforce, but I get to just like push forward and do even more to it. So he's gonna have to spend a lot of his gold here just to keep Valder alive. So if he brings the witch forward, he can't really, well, I guess he can move both of these forward. That's the best thing he can do with these. Like, he can bring the witch up. He can't hit mine, but if he keeps it right next to the mage, then like I can't hit it without dying in return. So if he brings these two forward and runs this away, that's fine. I just pull back. And like, these don't really pose any threat to me. Wow, he did not reinforce. Okay. So I can like hex, and then I can hex and then tornado one of my own units forward to finish him off. This has got to be one of this guy's first games or something. It's the only way these plays make sense. Not even body blocking. Alright, so I can come forward and hit. And then I can Rising Wind another one forward if it doesn't finish him off. And we have Hex too. All right. What's the plan here, my dude? Maybe he dragons to body block Valder? I think he still dies anyway. Yeah, like I'm just gonna kill Valder this turn. He was smart enough to move the dragon out of range of the witch. Although I can grab it. Like, if I just wanted to kill the dragon and not Valder, I could grab it with Rising Wind or move the witch over. Okay, so let's see. So we'll Hex. Yeah, didn't even need to bot it with the Rising Wind. Alright, so bit of a silly match. It was kind of one-sided, but yeah, you take what you can get, I suppose.